gonna show you why you don't fuck around with Finland. This was a good match. Trying to grind through the Finnish vehicles in the Swedish tech tree. Got about halfway there. I just recently unlocked the Comet. I'm still working on spading the Panzer IV and the T-34 before I move on from them. They're both very close, and this match got them both almost there. Just, I think one more match should do it after. Because I just played this. The real star of this match is the T-34. Because, you know, of course it is. But my Panzer IV doesn't have such a bad time. I got a little over-ambitious. Thought A was a little more secure than it was. Well, you'll see. I can't see the Puma, and I can't see the Cromwell either, but the Cromwell starts to give himself away very stupidly in a moment. He starts tapping his MG, and that allows me to figure out where the center of his tank is. Once I do see the Puma, I'm surprised, which is here. I got extremely lucky there. I had to take an emergency snapshot on him because I'm sure he was already reloaded. And now here I'm like, kill number 4, and just as I get reloaded, just as I, see. Oh, where'd I go? Alright, here comes the T-34. If only I had my barrel up already, probably could have had him. Now, I could explain why I do this whole crazy Ivan, but I don't know how to put it into words. There's a reason why I did that. I was clearing, you know, I knew that plane was up. I didn't know what sort of plane he was, if he had bombs, and just, you know, it's very hard for me to put into words why I did that, but there's a reason why I did that. But that was still okay, because I figured, okay, that's gonna make him want to come out. He's gonna feel like, oh, he missed, I better get out there. Either way, it changed the whole dynamic of the engagement. Now I can approach him a little bit better, and I can get a little bit ballsy. And there we go. Way too low. That bomb scared me. That was not too low. Someone's fuel tank's been holed. I don't like how crew voices bleed over from other players when you're watching yourself in a server replay. And it's usually the person who's on the top left, so it was him. In fact, yeah, it was him. I can hear the Panzer IV. But I never get to him. Because I start hearing other shit. And meanwhile, while I'm looking this way, there's a Sturmhaubitze that's coming down the main stretch here. Soon, it's coming up. Never got a shot on that Panzer IV either. Tried bino shooting him, but it was late. But now I start to hear something to my right. You could probably hear it too. So I thought someone was sneaking behind me, so I zoom out this way and put artillery behind me. But that's not what it was. It's completely unnecessary for me to do that. Because that's who it was. The Sturmhaubitze I was talking about. Now I'm just watching the main drag. Well, it's not the main drag, it's more like a secondary. I would call this more like the main drag. And I hear some movement around up here, and I saw that there was a Flak 88 pop up in the kill feed, so I figured he's got to be up here. And I can't, like... I know now that that's him, but it wasn't standing out to me. Now it stands out to me, so I'm like, alright, there's the box. Good night. Excuse me. Some fucking HE-111 gets a great bomb drop on B. And like, all these dudes here get wiped, I think. If not all of them, then like 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. Yeah. All those dudes who are in the center of B just got wiped. And I'm like, oh shit. Now this pisses me off. This should have been a one-shot and it was not. So I had to waste time to kill him, and the time I wasted enabled this to happen. Alright. So between two ground spawns, I went for 10 tank kills. And now I'm in one of my favorite fighters. I'm a big fan of Buffaloes in this game. And the Brewster 239, no different. Love it. So there's, I think, a Panzer IV sitting at B right now, and I don't have the angle to get my 50s to penetrate through them. They could if I had the right angle, but I'm too shallow. But I can track him, and that'll at least immobilize him, and when he dies, result in an assist. This is one of the reasons why I love the Buffaloes. The maneuverability is just fan-fucking-tastic. And shit all over something like a 190. Yeah, your phenomenal roll rate ain't gonna help you there, dude. And that fucking 251 opening up on me, so do a steep dive, throw him off. Using my ears to keep track of the planes above me. An HS-129 just lawn darted. I know there's a fighter. There he is. And now I'm out. And I'm like, alright. Push my luck enough. Game is over. The rest of the team's got this. Almost kill myself on a tree because I'm too concerned with looking around. Dude's like, this was pretty boring. Like, sorry, next time I'll kill less. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. That was indeed fun. Having a hell of a time. And I mean that in a good way. Doing these Finnish tanks in the Swedish tech tree. It's a nice reason to go back and play, you know, lower BRs grinding up. I think it's cool, you know, that the Swedish tree will get something like a ZSU-57. That'll be nice to have because, you know, I've always loved my Russian ZSU-57. I don't have that Chinese one, the higher BR because of proxy, but I don't really care. I've loved playing the Russian ZSU-57. I recently got the Israeli ZSU-57 and almost done speeding it, and that's just as fun because it's the same damn thing. And it's cool to see that I'll be able to use one with Sweden soon. Yeah. So yeah, fun. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.